an entire.
I have found untrue in my own life.
Do you, all of you, feel like you'd be more or less attractive, let's say 50 pounds lighter than you are in simply like just body fat?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something that I struggled with for a while is in me losing weight, am I still going to be able to book the jobs that I book? Because I've built an entire brand off of my body. I mean, granted, like, coolish, like, you know, I did something that's all my own. Like, I worked on that. But then I was also just like, if I lose this, are you still gonna want me to like do this campaign for you? Are you still gonna want me in your magazine? Are you still gonna want to dress me? And then I had to like take a step back and say like, well, what is it for me? Do I want to be skinny? No. Do I want to look like Greg? No. Do I want to look like Myron? No. But I know I want to look like me. I think talking about the law of attraction, you focus so heavy about what women would find attractive and the perspective of the woman. And I feel like, are you even attracted to yourself? When you look in that mirror, when you put your clothes on, are you like, damn, like I did that? Because when I got up this morning and I threw on my outfit, I was just like, yeah, I ate that.
Well, if you're going to talk about being attractive, etc., typically people are speaking from a romantic sense, from a heterosexual standpoint of men and women. So that's why I answered the question, because it was very broad. That's what I mean. But of course, you need to be able to look at the mirror and respect the man that you see looking back at you. When you look back and you see the guy and you're in shape, etc., and you feel good about yourself, look good, feel good. A byproduct of that is that women just find you more attractive. It all works together in tandem.
Are you happy with the way you look?
Of course. But I had to work to build this physique, and it took many years. I was an athlete in college, was a Division I athlete. It took many years to be able to do this. So I rode in college.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
So I think when fat people look at the mirror and they say, "Oh, I like that," that's coke, man. No, you don't. They say that to try to bring themselves up, but the reality is, most of the time when you're fat, you look in the mirror, you're like, "Damn, I really let myself go."
Not every.
You're like, you know what? It's not that much of a priority. So fuck it.
Abe didn't get an answer to the question.
Yeah, I was in the same boat as you, just because I feel like I don't agree with the blanket statement. Personally, for myself as a gay man, I find myself attractive. I would say like I go for guys like you as well.
We're not.
And I feel
a
like I
cracker.
get a lot of hits
Sorry
from
about.
those types of guys, and I'm pretty content with how I navigate my.
Well, the idea content. You don't ooze. Pause. Fucking pause. This is not to old people, but fuck this guy. And fuck what he stands for. I don't believe cunts that talk like this. Pause. Listen to this cunt.
High attraction, and I think it goes a lot to the status and your confidence. So, like you said, so.
All right, let's go to the next prompt. After 4 years, the Radical Empathy Podcast is now back.
There's a new episode out now.
No. Oh. Be quiet.
Too embarrassed to go to the gym because they feel like they're going to be judged, whatever it is. But because of body positivity, they're like, oh, hey, I see other plus size people in the gym. Maybe I'm going to give it a try. And all of a sudden they start going and they're, oh man, I like this, right? And they keep it going. You can argue that without body positivity, maybe that day would have never happened for that person, right? But I think the problematic part really comes down to people extrapolating body positivity, shaming a celebrity like, let's say, Adele, for losing weight, right? That's where I would.
Who the fuck shames Adele for losing weight?
The big thing is
fat people.
You have to separate the health implication with you just feeling confident. Like I'm all for people to feel confident in their own skin. I think the body positivity movement has been beneficial for plus size people in that regard, right? Because let's say there's a plus size person who's too embarrassed to go to the gym because they feel like they're gonna be judged, whatever it is. But because of body positivity, they're like, oh, hey, I see other plus size people in the gym. Maybe I'm gonna give it a try. And all of a sudden they start going and they're, oh man, I like this, right? And they keep it going. You can argue that without body positivity, maybe that day would have never happened for that person, right? But I think the problematic part really comes down to people extrapolating body positivity, shaming a celebrity like, let's say, Adele, for losing weight, right? That's where I would try to draw a line there.
Or promoting Lizzo. Making fun of Adele for losing weight, but promoting Lizzo for being a fat is unacceptable.
Do we feel, are a lot of people doing that?
I
Yeah.
think the thing around Lizzo is it's not just
everyone
the
on
weight,
that five.
it's the lifestyle. You like see her drinking all the time, and not sleeping. There's like so little to do with health. It's not just she's promoting like loving yourself, which I think is great. She's promoting a lifestyle that is unhealthy, like being very overweight, drinking, not sleeping. All of these things are not conducive to your health. So I think you conflate that, and sure, being body positive is important, like loving yourself, loving the way you look. But if that's gonna influence other people to make bad decisions about their body and their health, that's problematic.
Body positivity is disempowering people. It's making them think that they're healthy at any size, which they're not. And so as soon as you start telling people, hey, just love your body, like Lizzo will literally rub her belly and said, you're giving me all this power as she's eating a burger and she's promoting being obese. And by doing this, you're just ruining it for people who actually should think, wait a minute, I can lose weight, I can go to the gym, I can eat less, I can do this.
Personally, my problem with body positivity isn't necessarily what it stands for, and I feel like there's a misconception because there are those people that they use it to justify fatness and just I don't even want to say fatness. I want to make it very clear unhealthiness, because there's someone like me who I wouldn't say I'm necessarily part of the body positive community anymore. Personally, I would.
I understand that if I eat this all the time, I'm going to get fat, lazy, stupid. It's a no-brainer. I'm going to eat it anyways. I'm just saying I understand that.
Say I champion body diversity because it's all encompassing. It's inclusive of what everybody, is doing within their journey. When I expressed the desire to lose weight, another plus-size individual that I used to be friends with was just like, well, I don't feel like I can share your content because I'm not sure how my followers are going to perceive this. I think it might be triggering for them and stuff like that. And my response to it was, well, if you're championing body positivity, then what I'm doing should not be a problem, because the entire time that I've been advocating for people that look like me or people who have been othered in any capacity in general is that all bodies are good bodies. What we do with our body is what matters. And so body diversity is important to me because for a guy like you or a guy like the two of you might suffer from body dysmorphia. And that's a very real thing. You might not see yourself for what you really are. And so you're seeking unhealthy habits to achieve a goal. To get where you want to go, like you
This
just
is
gotta
Marin's show.
Be healthy in it. In all aspects, like mentally, physically. You've got to find the right avenue to do what it is that you need to do for yourself.
The body positivity movement is a huge side to keep.
I have to comment.
It's all a scam. The
This is
reality
Marin's
that
show.
Big Pharma wants money, and they understand that when you're fat, you have more health problems. They understand that you're going to need insulin, you're going to need medication, etc. And they make a bunch of money on us being sick. There is no incentive to actually have you be healthy. So we go ahead and make our people fat as hell, get them in the
This is
hospital,
Marin's
get them
show.
on medication, continue to make money, etc. It's all a big psyop.
So you believe it's all intentional?
Yes, we promote mediocrity.
I feel like it's a subset. Yes, I'm sitting here because I do think that there is a part of it that is problematic. But I think that the problematic part of it is a subset of people that use it as a tool to weaponize whatever it is that they're doing.
I think the whole movement is a problem. The body positivity movement in general is a problem. All of it.
So you shouldn't feel positive even about your own, like for you, for instance,
Well,
right?
I think
You're not
you
positive about your own.
here's the thing, being happy and content with yourself, it's not given, it's earned. You have to go out there, work, and then you're gonna feel that satisfaction, like, I earned that, that feels
So
good.
at what point do you earn it though?
When you can look back in the mirror and actually, genuinely, not coping, respect the man that you see before you. And the reality is, people are gonna realize that you're gonna need to achieve a certain physique, because you have all these fat people, I love my body. No, you don't. It's a lie. You're just coping, you're lying to yourself. And now all these people on Instagram and TikTok with the body positivity movement are lying to themselves. They're not happy where they want to be. They just accept that because they're too lazy to make a change.
No, but I genuinely do love my body.
Right now, as you are?
Yeah.
Then why are you going to
And
the
I'll
gym?
explain to you.
Then why are you going to the
I
gym?
will explain it to you. I love everything that my body is capable of doing. I love the fact that at my size, I can do a lot of things that other people smaller than me still cannot do.
But you want to lose weight, though.
And yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Which is good.
I want to lose weight because I love my body, but I have one body. Why would I not love it?
Yeah.
And because I love
understand that your
why
body
I'm
now
looking
needs to
to-
change.
Bruh, stop the cap, cuz. You don't love your body right now as it is. I can see it.
It changes,
Yeah.
right? But to say that loving your body is BS.
This is Fresh and
no,
Fit
you
podcast.
make changes, you make
Shout out
healthy
Maren for being
changes
so fresh
to
and
yourself
fit.
Because you love yourself.
I'm on my
All
gains.
that time
I don't
that
give
I'm
a fuck
putting
about
in,
what
the
anybody
work,
says.
the money that I'm spending, that's
I
a
know
life
I'm on the
I
right
love
path.
Because I love myself enough to know that I want to make some changes to live a
No, cuz can't listen to you anymore. Not happening. No. Not happening. What are we gonna watch? Ah. Oh my god. Hmm. 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 Mm-mm.